Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is General Anthony C.H. Melchett signing back in again, and this time with one of my signature things I love to do, a tactical map. And this time it is Commissar's house, and this time I'm going to be featuring another guest commentator. This is Roach from the Russian Resistance, Roachracer. Say hello.
Hello, guys.
Let's begin. Roach, what do you think
Okay.
about this map?
I think it's a challenge against a well cohesive team, but it can be done. And the reason a lot of time that it fails is because people go places where they just get mown down, especially that left flank.
Yeah, and if we're gonna start, you start behind that cap point I marked with spawn 1. You start in that building as the Russians, and you start at spawn 2 in that construction thing.
Yeah. Spawn 1, it's a bit of a scrum trying to get out of there.
Yeah, you get out the windows, you get out the flanks, and what I show is you can cap a building just by standing up against the wall. Getting in the side windows.
If you're attacking A and you're meeting 2 heavy resistance, get 1 squad off to B as fast as possible, because that means B is probably likely to be weakly defended.
I put an arty mark in behind arty mark 1, cut off the German reinforcements, and of course the smoke. Deploy the smoke, guys. Yeah, let's
help
talk about
out.
the tank marks.
Yeah, I enjoyed tank quite a lot, as a lot of people might notice. Yeah, I mean tank 1. I mean roughly general area. I mean it's a good spot. It just depends on where the German tanker is. I mean really, as soon as you get out of spawn, when the map starts, you've got to just swing the tank left and aim down up towards the wall just beyond F and look for the German tank. Then move to tank 1, because he's likely going to the right hand side. Move to tank 2. That's probably one of the most vital places roughly where you should be at the beginning when you're trying to cap A and B, because you can use the tank to fire down between A and C.
Point C cap is the point where most teams lose the most caps, and Roach, I know you're very adamant about exactly this point, so go ahead and explain.
Well, I would. I'd just like to make a couple of tank points quickly on that one. You really need to support the tank on this map with anti-tank rifles or some kind of infantry cover, because it's really vulnerable with close quarters to sneak attacks by engineers and anti-tanks. If B is struggling, you need to get over to tank 4 and tank 3 to help out. You can use those points to cover the infantry attack on B, and it's quite vital that you do that if you're struggling at B, because you need to get it done fast. Yeah, attack on C. I'm sure a lot of players might have heard me shouting and screaming about this, but attack from the right, guys. Don't go in from B to C. It's just an absolute murder. Diamond. Yeah. No. Under that no is a trench with a fixed heavy machine gun, MG34. The German tank is quite often up where the artillery 6 is, firing down the alley, and there's also another heavy fixed machine gun in where artillery Mark 5 is, and that's a hell of a lot of fire coming down that alley. Right flank, hit the right wing building of C. Get in that staircase. You can go up, you can go down. As soon as you get in there, squad leaders can find somewhere to hide. Yeah, you can really get in there. You get some smoke cover, you can be in there within a few seconds.
Basement.
Yeah.
Because of arty mark 3, when I'm player's command, I usually hit arty mark 3.
Mention that in a minute.
Is one of the crucial buildings on this map. If the enemy controls D building, they can put down so much flanking fire. It's
Yeah, I mean, a large majority of the time that this map fails is because we, as the attacking team, don't have control of that D building, and they get a sniper, an MG gunner up in that building, and no one does anything about it, and it's just free kills. That's all it is. That approach to C, just watch for enemy behind that wall as you come in. They quite often just sit there. and wait
usually
for you.
what I do, I go up there and I get a machine gun and a sniper up there, and we can cut off all reinforcements to A
Yeah.
and B and suppress the guys in C.
Yeah, which makes all the difference. And that sniper especially can take out anyone approaching the tank, and also the fixed MG in H building, second floor. You can take that out as well.
Yeah, so that's an important role for you snipers and machine gunners. On this map, D building is your friend, especially if you got good tank support. If you do not got good tank support, there's gonna go about 3 seconds, and a German tanker has to put an AG round into the building. So that's an important lesson. If the German has zeroed in on that D building and keeps on shooting it every time you go up there, stop going up there. It's just a waste of tickets. But if they do not react on it, it doesn't matter. Okay.
This is why one of the reasons the map does require close cooperation between anti-tankers and the tank, because if they've got a good tanker, it does take both of you to keep that tank from causing too much damage to the team.
Yeah, of course. So let's move on. Okay, let's say we control C, we control D. What then, Roach? What do we do now?
Clear them out of E, and that's not an easy business. Not an easy business. There's so many routes in, and the best way to stop that from happening is get the tank up to tank 6. Up to tank 6, the tank can fire all the way from H to E, cover the whole lot. And once they've been cleared out of E, it's going to be very hard for them to get back in it if the tank is able to suppress that infantry, stop it getting through, whilst also being able to deal with the enemy tank if that's necessary.
Yeah, and that's where the guys in D building, myself included, comes into good use. What I usually do, as you see the arrows, I move up along with the tank on the right flank to support the tank.
Getting that security in the tank does make quite a big deal, and of course we're capping F while we're providing protection for the attack at E as well. Yeah.
So let's see, we get E. E can actually be capped if you got some good assault guys, good squad leaders. You can overpower E in a rapid fashion. So now we come to the big fuckfest that is G and H.
Yeah, this chaos field.
That can go so terribly wrong.
You can arrive there with 100 ticket advantage and 6 to 8 minutes and think this is easy, and then it can all just go south. Rapidly.
So one of the things we have to watch out for is where I put Artimark 5, that is the German construction. Because they spawn up in spawn 2 at this point. All the Germans spawn up in spawn 2. So they're going to be rushing into that construction site on the Artimark 6, on the Artimark 5, and that is flanking heaven. So why don't we attack that point? We don't attack that point because that wide alleyway, we're going to get cut down before we even get there. It's a waste of tickets. So what we
Commissar's house, you don't have the time or the tickets really to waste on construction unless the team you're facing is quite weak.
So as I showed right here is the right flank again. You see, guys, a lot of smoke, and I'm gonna suppress them with artillery, either 4, 5, or 6. And people need to move right. You got tank support on your right flank. You got the cover of the buildings. You got the terrain. Actually, the main road access thing. Just besides tank 7, there's actually some defilé in that road.
There's also a wrecked tank somewhere as well, isn't there? Nearby.
So there's a lot of cover. There's that wall. You can move up above tank 7. What do you do as tanker on this at this point, Rich?
At this point, I try and move the tank up a little bit closer towards H, so I can see down between G and H, and also the back wall just between G and E, because often they'll just lie down there with an MG and cut you down as you try and get through. And if you move the tank slightly up, you can see right down there, and you can just stop them. You can also, because they'll run up from spawn towards G, and you can just blast away at them on the right side. But that smoke marking is so vital, and I think a lot of the time, a lot of commanders they put the 2 smokes up and then keep fighting, rather than going back to the ammo dump at C and getting another 2. It only takes about a minute and a half to do that.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that and getting another 2 up, your squad leaders, if when they spawn, go at the ammo dump, get a second smoke grenade.
So
if you're not getting smoke up there, you're not getting across.
So within 4 minutes, you can have between 8 and 10 smoke grenades in that small area, and then there is nothing the Germans can do. There is nothing. I show you get in the basements, guys, but you see there is you can still move along H building and get in the sides. From F building, spawn squad leaders up against the wall. You see it right there up towards the German anti-tank, the tank spawn, and get in from the sides, because the Germans are gonna be watching those front windows. The Germans cannot control themselves; they're gonna be sticking their heads out those windows.
I mean that top right corner, you can get around there, and it's a very, very rare occurrence that any German will be paying a blind bit of attention to it. And even if they got recon up and you show as an enemy red dot up there, they're just going to go, oh, it's a bug or a glitch.
Yeah, what Roach is talking about is something that I claim that I invented, or I found out. That is the sneaky route from tank spawn tank position number 6. You can actually go up against the spawn, up against the edge of the map, and in behind that building. You can actually walk up behind that building, all the way in behind. And I don't know if it's a bug from the developers that they didn't spawn protect that shit, but you can actually go all the way up behind, and if you picked up a satchel charge on the way at one of the ammo crates, you can actually ambush the tank up in this area at tank spawn number 1. I don't know how many times I killed the German tank.
Countless.
Yeah, in the spawn. Because I go that way, if I commander, even better if I'm squad leader, I can go that route, and actually that route you can cut off the German commander, because where you emerge from that building up behind, the German commander has a radio, and oftentimes he will stand there calling artillery, and you can pop him.
Yeah, the German tank at spawn 1 actually comes out just a little bit behind the movement arrow up that top corner. And one of the times when I wasn't really needed because our team were doing quite well, I actually took the tank up round there and just waited for him to spawn and blasted him about 3 times in a row before an enemy engineer decided to do something about it.
Guys, this is a great
just for some fun, but
from sneaky route. If you follow the sneaky route, you can actually move in behind H, in behind the Germans. If we get a squad leader in there behind the Germans, it is over. You know, you can infiltrate totally.
I would like to bring in a couple of points about this last section when it's not quite going so well, or you might be getting even tickets. G, you don't need to be going into that little shed to cap it. If you're struggling, get the guys into H, where the middle of the smoke layers are. You can move the tank onto that point. The tank can provide protection. It also provides quite a lot of capping power, so you can keep pushing H and G at the same time and bring down some artillery in artillery 6, and that blocks them off from the spawn and stops them getting to G, and it'll help. But coordination is the name of the game for these last 2. You've got to be coordinated to attack G and H effectively. Because all they need to do is sit and shoot at you. That's it. So that's pretty much kind of it, guys. On our take on how to do this map. We would of course like to hear your opinions. Write them in the comments and all that shit. So we would like to hear what you like to do, and if you find this helpful, and come find us. Give us a like.
So
usually in Last Stand, aren't we? TWB Last Stand server.
Pretty much. And
just remember, it's a game. Have fun.
So this is General Santos, CH Melchett, and Roachracer.
Roachracer, yep.
Resistant. Yeah, signing out. So say bye, Roach.
Cheers, guys.
Bye bye.
Okay, guys, here is the that gameplay footage of us attacking Commissar's house. This is a very fast one, but trying to notice what Roach and I talked about just above. And I surely hope that all our talking and all that shit wasn't too boring. And I know this kind of video is very specific for you guys that want to learn about the tactics. So I surely hope I didn't, or we didn't, bore any of you guys to death. And for you guys that enjoyed it, let us know in the comments if you enjoyed the whole thing. And this exact gameplay, you cannot hear my voice because the software I'm using to record it wasn't updated at that point to record my voice as well. So you're gonna be hearing the other guys talk, but not me. But I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. And this is General Anthony signing back out. Enjoy. Bye bye.
Yeah, don't shoot up D.
And make sure A is clear.
Roach, I'm pushing with you, mate.
Stop! He's on your side! Suga!
I hope I can get to this building before I get shot by the tank.
Still
Okay.
more Germans
Where's the
inside.
tank?
He's the best
It's
brother!
dead.
Where's the tank?
It's dead.
I just destroyed their tank. In for repair.
Excuse me, General.
Yep, I will shortly.
Oh my god, it's kicks. Hell yeah.
Roach, next time you die, can I be your hull gunner?
Got him covered! Stop! He's on your side!
I'll think about it. What class are you?
I am anti-tank rifleman right now.
Keep your heads down! Don't let anyone get in shot! Listen here! Cover all flanks and don't let even one of those
We're
I
in
killed
D,
all the
you've
guys
got
that are
enemy
very
in
back
D
there.
now. Enemy inside D.
Ow.
Clear D. D's clear. No, D's clear. D is clear. No, 2 more in D.
Is B clear?
I'm capping D right now. Could do with some help.
Yeah, I'm in with you, mate.
Yeah, I'm in there as well. Yeah, I'm in D.
Cool.
We must make this!
Hello.
Anthony, any requests for arty positions?
It's either an MG or a rifleman pinning this position.
I shall do my best.
Can you
I
point your
killed the
tank
MG
to
on the
2
left.
o'clock and reverse and give me some cover?
Battalion! Platoon commander calling! We need reconnaissance!
Give me a second.
Over to you!
Battalion calling platoon commander. The reconnaissance plane will be with you shortly. Out.
Say when.
I'm dead. I died.
Great work, Roach. You let him die.
Just cover that shell hole.
Thanks.
Battalion! Platoon commander calling!
I was busy taking care of the enemy tank.
07. Keep Buffalo 3! Repeat, Buffalo 3! Regimental guns! High explosives! Fire when ready! Over to you!
What can I say, man? I just don't like
Save the
you.
arty, man. Save the arty.
Oh my god, I just killed so
Never
many.
mind.
I'm just joking, of course. Yeah.
Comdiv, I saw that grenade on your desk, on your screen. I was watching you.
Yeah,
Friendly
yeah,
tank
I
tank
just
down.
killed like 5 of them. So I got grenaded. It's fine. I
It looked
said
disappointing.
didn't
Stop! He's on your side!
Roach, give me a shout when you're coming back, mate.
I? Yes.
Might be best. Might be best.
Platoon commander calling!
Right of F now.
Cancel current mission.
Okay, I'm up.
Roach, can you go over the left trench? You know the trenches in Delta. Can you go over the left so I can get out and run on shelter on your tank?
Oh yeah, where's the enemy tank?
No Right idea. of F right now.
No, I can't see it. Oh.
For you.
Okay, I got it.
He's down. He's down. Nicely done.
Okay, Thess, I'm on my way.
Go on,
Hang on.
Roach. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, I'm running by your side.
There's,
Just keep
there's
going
enemy
full pace,
infantry
mate.
moving up. Hurry up, hurry up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
being pounded
I'm
by
following
AT.
you. You go, mate, you go. Thank you, I'll give you overwatch from the house.
Cool. The thing about being tanker is everybody expects you to be doing everything at the same time. At the end of it, you can only shoot at one target at once.
Hey Roach, can you make me a cup of tea?
And be on one side of the map. Sorry?
Enemy tank is smoked up.
I know you're busy with the whole time thing, but could you make me a cup of tea?
Yeah,
Have you got
yeah,
time?
sure. No worries, no worries.
Yeah. Roach, I take 2 sugars as well.
Yeah, guys, I'm actually in the house. I've got the kettle
I
on.
don't mind if it's a little bit cold by the time I get it to you, but I have some
Heat it up
high
in your barrel,
explosive we
mate.
could use to heat it up with, yeah.
I'm on left hand
MG,
side of the
use
map
your
as well,
MG.
you have to come over.
Roach, watch out, there's a guy behind that kind of concrete
Right.
square thingy.
The far left.
Ooh, tank is on the left side,
Far
tank is on the left
is
side.
The tank just crashed into the house. What is he doing?
I think I got him.
What is he doing?
Lovely, thank you very much.
That's embarrassing. That was embarrassing to see.
I think I've been smoked up a little bit.
Yeah, that was their commander right there.
I think there's a German on the
Inside
second
F?
floor of the Citadel.
There's a German at the back of F behind the little command.
Yeah, there's more infantry. There's more infantry on the way to F around the back.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, we got it, they're too late.
We got it, we got it, we got it.
Yep.
I'm on your right flank,
Go on.
Roach.
I'm moving up a little bit
Yeah, I'm
so I
following.
can shoot up into construction and H. And G as
Just don't
well.
reverse.
God! God! Without me!
Hello,
still inside the E
Germans.
building.
Roach, on your right hand side, enemy infantry.
Anthony, give me some calls for... Okay, never mind.
I hear enemy tank.
Yeah, I
Somebody
don't
call
see
out
it.
enemy tank.
Somebody said there was one, yeah, somewhere.
It was on the left side, I don't know where it is.
Reconnaissance overhead, please! Over to you!
I'm gonna try and sneak around the back, but there's an MG.
Alright.
Battalion! Battalion! Platoon commander calling! Artillery request follows. Target 6907.
Thank you.
Yeah, if I can. I'm gonna try and get around the sneaky route like an MG, so
Yeah, I can hear that
we
enemy
kinda
tank.
team.
It's on the left somewhere, I think.
Roach, tank, Yeah, I'm it's in hunting front it of you now. on your left.
No, it's close.
on your
It's
11
close,
o'clock.
it's close. Where is
It's right
it?
in front of you. It's here. Right in front of you.
Oh. Yeah, thank you, left one. Yeah, there was a lot of
Nice
smoke
work
there. I
on the
got
tank.
one hit on it. It's got a kill assist, so you know.
Sit there, Roachy, sit there. We can use you as cover.
Okay, I'm
There's an enemy tank
now.
on its way up.
There's an MG. Let's
Yep,
do
I've got
this.
my AT ready.
Yeah, that enemy tank is heading to the field there. In the field now. Here at 4 o'clock, I think.
Pretty dead.
Now move in and finish him, brother!
Enemy tank behind the wall. Approach to air.
Okay, I think I'm going to go to A4 and sit behind their spawn and shoot them as they run across the hay. I hope I get them before you cap the point.
Oh,
man!
yes!
Nicely done.
Boom! Roger, you got it. That's unfortunate.
Give me a moment,
No?
brothers.
Yeah!
Oh no!
How
Someone
weird.
killed me. I got motor respawn all the way back here.
Come on guys, on right flank, it's smoked.
German on the tip. Yeah, sorry, man. Really sorry, Timmy.
Their tank is
Sorry for the
alive
night.
over there. I just marked everything. No, I didn't. But it's
Okay,
over
guys,
there.
I'm covering you on the left flank. Pile into H, please.
MP40.
Use me as a shield.
Got
Doesn't
the one
matter
on
if
the
I
stairs,
blow
don't
up.
worry about it.
You asked for a war, you got one, Devin.
Grenades.
Tank is in Delta 8.
Nice job.
Wow, that was bad.
Very nice.
8 minutes, 10 left.
That's the Russian Blitzkrieg.
That's about the quickest I've seen, actually.
Is that recorded? It's probably a very good one to record, actually.